Hello, so welcome. We're going to have a little go on a game called the Organ Trail, which is a sort of satire, zombie spoof of a game called the Organ Trail, which you may or may not have played. It's very much an American thing. If you're interested, go and look at it. You're probably not, so don't. But visually it's quite a funny looking game, this. It looks a bit like trying to access Ceefax on a Game Boy, so if you're into really great graphics, this probably isn't the game for you. But I have been told it's a really good game, so it must be. Okay, we did have a little go on this before, very little go, about a 10-minute run through a little while back, so just so I understood it a little bit. And I do understand it, but just a little bit. So, pick a game mode, campaign. Let's go with normal, shall we? That sounds like a good starting point. Co-op mode. A second controller can be used for drop in co-op during most combat scenarios. We're not going to worry about that for now. Choose a character. Philomena Crunk or Simon Pegg. I don't know, or let's go with the dude. You've played once before, would you like to skip to the intro sequence? Clements will be sad. Well, we'll play the intro for your benefit. Your benefit. Wow. Click on the enemy and draw a line towards yourself to shoot. It's actually not as easy as it looks. Click on the enemy. There we go. Click on the enemy and draw a line to yourself. Actually, it's a bit easier than I remember it. But I did make a real pig's ear of it before. Well, I've got no ammo, so Bollock Chops here comes and gives me a hand, which is great. Well then, it looks like I just saved your bacon. I reckon we stand a better chance out there if we stick together. My name is Clements. I used to be a priest. Not much use for those nowadays. If ever there was, Clements. What's your name, partner? That's a tricky question. Bollock Chops. Bollock Chop. Bollock Chops, one word? I think that'll work. There we go, Bollock Chops. The pleasure's all mine, Bollock Chops. Yeah, it must be. Listen, even with the two of us, we won't survive very long. Everyone I trusted died a while back. Do you know anyone we could count on in a pinch? I think I know one or two people. I know Bungle. I know George. I know Zippy, and I know Trotsky. Are these names correct? Well, of course they are. I'm not an idiot. There's a good chance if they're still alive they will be at the shelter set up in DC. If they have any sense, that is. We're going to need a way to get around. I saw an old station wagon a few blocks back. Those things might not be very reliable, but you'd be surprised how roomy they are. Well, that's really not where your priority should be. Not something which is roomy, you want something which is going to work. I mean, I'd rather be squashed, a bit squashed in a zombie apocalypse, and not die, than sort of die with a lot of, you know, luggage space and footroom. I think you're a fool, Clement. I think you're a fool. If all of your friends have died, it's simply to escape you and your priestly ways. Anyway, let's get moving. Ugh. Use WASD or arrow keys to move. Look at these graphics. This really is a step into the future, isn't it? Hey. Look at me, I'm an idiot. Yeah, I know, I've got that. WASD. Does it want me to shoot these things? Boom. Okay. Oh god, I have to shoot all these? It's going to take forever. boom. It's not as easy as you think it is, actually. Oh, it hit that, didn't it? Practice moving around and shooting before you get in the car. Okay, right, let's get in the car. I've had it with this, Clements. Is this the car you expect us to be facing a zombie dystopia in, really? This, Clements, is this the best you could find? Is this the best you could find simply because it's roomy? I've got a cup of tea here as well, so even in the zombie apocalypse you need to keep hydrated with tea. Alright, I think I've got just enough fuel and food for us to make it to DC in this baby. Let's hit the road. I'll drive. I don't think you become a lot more dislikable, Clements, but you're managing it. You're managing it well, my friend. 135 miles to Washington DC. That's not very far. Actually, 135 miles is nothing. It's much less than... I live much closer to London than that. I live in Brighton, and 135 miles really is nothing at all. Okay, so let's just imagine this is going to be a very straightforward journey. Clements has broken an arm. Okay. So we must have moved, what, 8 feet down the road, and he's broken his arm. How? How do you break your arm in a car like that? I mean, the worst thing that can usually happen in a car is you drop a can of beer or a joint between the cushions, or somebody's sick, but breaking an arm, what were you doing, Clements? You're supposed to be driving. What the hell can you be doing that involves breaking your arm? God, you're an idiot, Clements. Now he's got dysentery. Clements, I'm a bit baffled as to quite what you're getting up to in that car. So, okay, we haven't got 10 yards down the road and Clements broken his arm, he's got dysentery. Well done, Clements. Is that the White House? Bitten by a zombie? How? Is there a zombie in the car? Should I be worried? And we're out of fuel. Well, Clements, you've done very well, chum. I'm glad I found you. Very glad I found you. Okay, well, at least we're in Washington, DC. And with a bit of luck, we can leave that idiot Clements behind. Just as the station wagon runs out of fuel, you coast into the city. You can hear a radio blaring in a nearby window. Repeat, all survivors who still remain in Washington, DC, the government has declared a Class 3 biohazard in the area. They will be commencing a nuclear strike within a few short hours. Get out while you can. The city is lost. Wow, this really is not going our way at all, is it? Looks like we have time for a problem. We've always got time for a problem with you around, Clements. I'll go look for your friends at the shelter. Meanwhile, you should go scavenging for supplies. I've heard about a place on the west coast that is supposed to be a safe haven from all this chaos. That's kind of what you said about DC, wasn't it? You said this would be the sensible place to go. Let's meet back here and head out. Here, take my journal. I've written down everything I know about surviving on the road. Well, I shouldn't imagine that's much of a journal, Clem. It should help you decide what you think we may need on the trip. Well, Clements, we won't need dysentery or a broken arm. That's for goddamn sure. I think we should drive off without him. Pick the supplies you want to gather. Hours remaining 12. Well, we don't know how far this is. He didn't say. He wasn't that helpful. But we're certainly going to need a lot of fuel, aren't we? Medkit. Can't go wrong with medkit. Money. Zombie apocalypse. I've always learnt that money becomes kind of useless. I think it's like sex and batteries become the main currency, don't they? Muffler? What? Exhaust muffler? I'm not too worried about how noisy the car is. Tyres. Well, we're going to need tyres, aren't we? Doesn't matter how much fuel we've got. And we're going to need food and ammo. Oh dear. Okay, so I don't... Maybe less batteries. Maybe less batteries, maybe more food. We don't have to end up eating batteries. Okay. I think that's probably a good idea. And what's he say? His notes. You can travel 4 hours on a tank of gas. I found that you want to have at least 8 tanks with you at any given time. I'm really not that interested in what this guy thinks. Scavenging is the easiest way to get food. Yeah. Depending on the number of people in your group and how you ration your food. Well, 240 ounces a day. I don't know. I'm really not very interested in what this guy thinks. I think he's an idiot. Spare car parts, will you? Why mufflers? Why mufflers, Clements? Why mufflers? What if we're a bit noisy? As long as we're moving. Okay, come on, let's just go. Your friends joined the party. Okay. Oh, look, a little puppy. Great, everyone's here. There's just one more thing. Back down the road, one of those things bit me. Yes, I know. I'm already not feeling too well, and I can't stand the thought of becoming one of them. You're going to have to put me down. Why don't you keep my journal? Maybe. Yeah, we said all that. Let's shoot you. Come on then. This is going to be tearful. Ready? I missed. What's going on with his arm? Whoa, boom! This is how Pete Townsend would do it. There we go. Showing your pink brains all over the floor. Bollock chops put down, Clements. That wasn't a sad thing to do at all, actually. 276 miles to Pittsburgh. Is that where we're going then? Pittsburgh. Okay, things have taken a turn for the worse. So everyone's okay. Station wagon's a bit tired, a little bit tired already. But Buncle George, Zippy and Trotsky are all doing well. Stats, we've got some food. We've got cans. I'd have got more food if I'd realised we were picking up those other guys. But anyway, let's just carry on driving. See if we can get very far without break. Measles? Measles? Really? Measles? Measles is quite rare these days. I mean, how do you get measles in the... Oh, it doesn't bear worth thinking about, does it? So, I don't know what we're doing here. I think we just found somewhere, have we? Rest, medikit, kill. It might be a bit early to start killing. Let's talk to people. The Brotherhood are the mortal enemies of the military. I would not hesitate to kill any of the Brotherhood I met, but I have never killed a government man. All I ask from the military is to leave me alone, and to leave my family alone. Okay, you're not mad. Let's just go. I don't think we need to trade anything. We don't need to kill anyone. Let's just get back on the road. Wasting time. A bandit steals one medikit from your car. How? I thought we were driving. You get lost in a back country road for an hour? That doesn't sound like me. Well, actually it does sound exactly like me. Okay, come on with the journey. Let's go, let's go. Come on. Now what's wrong? Nothing. Good. Come on. Keep going. Zippy has measles. What are you doing with getting measles back there? Maybe we should have shot Bungle when we got out of the car earlier, so everyone else doesn't get measles. George gets bored and starts making a really annoying noise. Okay. It's not the worst thing that could happen. At least he hasn't broken his arm or got measles. Trotsky has typhoid. Typhoid, eh? God, this really is a hell of a journey, isn't it? Am I supposed to give them medipacks? It starts raining heavily. You'll have to drive more slowly. So we're in Pittsburgh now. Okay, it's a lovely place to visit. Okay, so maybe we should scavenge. Scavenging instructions. Use WASD or arrow keys to move, pull back to aim, release to shoot. Okay, I'm a bit nervous about this. Choose your weapon. A rifle, so we get a single shot and a quick reload. Or shotgun, spread shot, slow reload. Pistol, 4 quick shots, long go reload. Oh god, I don't know. Let's go with the rifle. Oh, it's just gone straight off the screen. Uh-oh. Oh no, they're coming after me. I'm supposed to be shooting them, aren't I? I think I've left it a bit too late. Can I just give them the runaround? Let's give them the runaround. There's a lot of them. Okay. The runaround's good. The runaround works. Follow me, you dozy bastards. Okay. I hadn't finished scavenging. Okay, oh well. Well, at least we got food. I think we could have probably done some medikits. Combat training? No, I don't think I fancy that. Okay, so maybe we should go. Can we repair anything? We have 10 scrap. What's this? What's going on? I don't understand. What's happened? Oh, okay, just got to click it as it ball comes down. This is a very curious way of fixing a car, but we'll go. Let's just get out of here. Leave town, yes. Let's get out of here. It's depressing me. You must cross a horde of zombies in order to continue on the road. The horde in front of you is currently massive in size. It appears to be alert. Click anywhere to continue. Horde size massive. Horde disposition alert. Oh, I don't know. Just drive through them. They're all soft and gooey, aren't they? Oh, let's just clear a path. Oh my god. Oh dear. You're overrun by the horde. You lost 5 fuel. Is that what zombies do? Steal petrol? Dear. 240 miles to the mall. God, this is a really bleak game, isn't it? You find a fuel can at an abandoned gas station. Well, that's good. Bungle no longer has measles. Things are looking up. The sky clears up. Oh, okay. Oh, this is lovely. You hit a pretty nasty bump in the road. 12 ammo flies out the window. That's not good. That's not good at all. Now what? Oh, there's just so many things to go wrong. Bungle sneezes and breaks his neck. All of Zippy's fingernails fall out. It starts raining heavily. You will have to drive more slowly. That's fine with me. Zippy no longer has measles. Hallelujah. Trotsky no longer has typhoid. Wow, aren't we a happy bunch? But I'm a bit worried about these health bars on everyone. They're a bit low. Actually, everything's a bit knackered apart from me. I'm the only sensible one. Oh, the mall. So I'm expecting all to get a bit Dawn of the Dead here. There should be loads of great stuff to loot in a place like this. So we definitely have to loot. Scavenge. We know how to do this now, don't we? We can just give them the runaround. What's this down here? This looks good. I want this. I want this. I want this. Boom. Okay, what's all this? Is this stuff up here we need? What's this? Boom. Got it. Oh, lovely. Quick. Oh, that's not stuff to grab. Oh, no! That was a bit unfair, actually. Leave me running after something which wasn't even there. Okay, well, we're going to run around this tree where you can't see me. I'm going to sneak up here after this small cup. Anything else turning up? Was that it? Okay, that's good. That's good. Food, scrap. We're going to need scrap to fix our car. Upgrading would be nice, but I think we should just be trying to fix it for now. Let's use 2 scrap. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Boom. Miss. Oh no, I've wasted it. Oh, we're going to have to do that again. Okay, let's use 4. Let's see if we can wreck... Brilliant. Oh, I did so good. So good. So our station wagon should be looking a lot better. I think it's looking a bit better. Yes, there we go. That's great. So can we patch up people in the same way? Who's looking worse? Both Bungle and Zippy are looking a bit sorry for themselves, and Trotsky in fact. Let's sort out... Okay, that's good. We've got lots of food, haven't we? We've got lots of food. Maybe you can afford to sell a little food, because you've got a lot of food. For $1, $2, no one's selling at that price. Not on your Nelly. Oh, I see, we have to buy a lot higher than we actually sell for. That's cynical, that is. That's cynical. Kulak profiteers. Okay, let's go. Let's just get in the car and go. Let's go. Boom. I know, let's go. Sky clears up. 170 miles to Indianapolis. This game is really depressing. You hit a pretty nasty bump in the road and 15 fluid flies out of the window. Well, I just, I don't know where to... Oh, I feel really depressed. You hear gunfire from nearby buildings. Well, that's going to be good news, isn't it? Trotsky is dicking with one battery and accidentally ruins it. Trotsky! Stop fiddling with things. Can't you play Travel Connect 4 or something? It rains heavily, yes. Indianapolis. Okay, well, I don't know about you, but I've had enough of this for now. I don't think the game seems very interesting at all. It's depressing, as a zombie game should be. But I think we're just going to be doing what we've been doing forever, and we're just going to be picking up broken arms, typhoid, and malaria, and crotch rot, and anything else that can go wrong along the way. If you want to go through this miserable experience, by all means go to Steam and buy it. It's not expensive, but you know, you could just buy a pint of beer. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed it more than I have. Bye.